Hey guys, I wanted to show you something I made a couple years ago. Now, when I first made this, I put it on Twitter, but I never put it on YouTube. So I figured it'd be better to put it on there now rather than never. Now, apologies for it not staying straight and it looking a little wrinkled. I had it folded away and put in a room for a few years now. But you're probably looking at this thing wondering, what the heck am I looking at? Well, basically it's a recreation of the Mario Party Advance bonus board. For those of you who don't know, back in the day of the Game Boy Advance, Nintendo released a game called Mario Party Advance. And it came with a little paper board with little paper characters of Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Yoshi. Now keep in mind, if my memory serves right, the original board was much smaller. Let's say, now this won't be entirely accurate, but let's say it could have been roughly cut off this side here, and it would have been roughly the size of this mouse pad I got from a college fair from back when I was in high school. So about that small. And keep in mind, this is not what the board looked like. I'm gonna put a picture up on screen of what the original board looked like. Now, as you can see in the picture, it looks a whole lot nicer and fancier than what I've created. So, why did I make this then? Well, basically, I wanted to give people a way to play this game again, which they obviously can. The original board is up online, you can print it out. But the way I wanted them to play it was, like I said, that original board was small. Much too small for something like an amiibo. Now, as you can see, the spaces are a little bit smaller, but it still works. You could even use, maybe a figure that's a little smaller. You can use a little Lego minifigure or figures of similar size. It doesn't have to be an amiibo. I just wanted to recreate the board in a way where it would accommodate for such things. My problem with using the original design was I actually tried it out. I no longer have the prototype of this board because on top of it being way too big, it was not made of this, nice flat cardboard. It was made with the kind of cardboard you get from an Amazon box. And like I said, it was bigger. If I were to give an estimate of how much bigger, let me just say, I would say maybe like 4 of these. So I'm just gonna lift my phone up and back up. So if I put that board in the corner of the screen and you do that 4 times, maybe a little bit larger, that's about roughly the size of the original one I made, which was just me taking Nintendo's bonus board and blowing it up so that the spaces could perfectly fit the size of the amiibo base. So that's what this is. Now, if you're curious about trying this out with your amiibo or any other type of figure you have, I do have a link in the description to an Imgur album I've made where you can just print off these 4 squares. All you would need to do is just do what I did and put them on some sort of cardboard, and you could tape it or glue it together. I taped it all together, and it looked nicer. It looked nicer years ago when I first did this, but like I said, I've had this thing folded away and put in a room for a few years. Now, in order to play it, you did, well, technically, I shouldn't even say technically. Nintendo did say in the little instruction guide, you could make up your own rules for it and whatnot. But the official, quote-unquote, rules to play it was you needed a Game Boy, and you needed, obviously, some friends to play with, and you would walk around on the board, and it also came with a little star piece that would be put on any of the star spaces, and whenever you hit one of these EGAD spaces, these blue ones here, you would end up playing a mini game, kind of a mini game, on the Game Boy Advance. One play would be the L button, another would be the R button, another would be A or B, and the last one would be the D-pad. So, if you don't really have a copy of Mario Party Advance, you could emulate it, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to suggest that on here or not. I'm gonna suggest it. You could totally emulate it. I'm not making money off this video anyway. But, yeah. The nice thing about emulating it is instead of crouching everyone's big hands around this tiny Game Boy, you could have it on your computer and everyone just takes one of the keys on the computer, or you can put it on your smartphone, get a controller, which is bigger than a Game Boy, and it would be a little bit easier, or you can set it up with, multiple devices and inputs. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys this, and like I said, a link will be in the description so that you can print out this same exact recreation for, your own figures. Thank you for watching this. I kind of want to do more videos like this where I just make little board game recreations of something and then, put download links so everyone can print it. But I would like some feedback from you guys. If this is, something you honestly would like to see more of, I'd be happy to do it. Not saying I'd be able to upload it all the time, because I have such a busy life. But tell me in the comments what you guys think of that idea. Like I said, thank you for watching.